Live for real this time. Thank you for your patience. If you've been waiting for me to watch this broadcast, there's always something with technology. And I'm just going to confirm that I can see this on my Facebook page. And I'm going to delete the one that's not here anymore. All right. I think we're live. I think it's working. I want to see if I can make sure. Thank you for your patience once again. And I see it. I'm here. I'm live. All right. Thank you so much for coming. If you are watching live, if you're watching on the replay, also thanks for watching. This is the listening party for my End of Kickstarter. I am fundraising to support my second album, and it is a really fun variety of Brazilian music and jazz. Hi, Monica. Yay, you're here. And everything is working as it should. I'm trying this new software that brings multiple platforms together and I can see them where they're supposed to be. Hooray. So I'm going to have Brazilian music and jazz and some sort of mellow, classical, impressionistic sort of music. And as you watch, you're invited to tell me what you think, like what comes up in your mind when you hear this piece. There's a few that I don't have names for, and I'll ask for suggestions if you have any. I posted some of these on Instagram and gotten some good suggestions and haven't really found anything yet. So as of right now, we are $392 away from the goal. Very exciting. I think we can do it. Let's celebrate with some music. This one is one of those that doesn't have a name, and it's kind of mellow, makes me think of water. It's very calming. So I'll play it and see what comes up. I feel calmer after having played that. I hope that you do too. Free is here and Jane, hello. Nice to see you. Any title ideas for that one? I really don't know, but I have some time to figure it out, I suppose. So I'll go ahead and play another one that is quite different than this one. It is, hi Deb, thanks for tuning in. This one is a Brazilian tune that does have a name. It's called Sombras Remanescentes, which means like lingering shadows. And this one I wrote at the end, well, not the end of the pandemic, but the end of the closed down phase when vaccines were coming out and people were starting to re-enter the world again in like May of 2021, and we're kind of like, I don't remember how to talk to people, and I don't know what is life now. And we were thinking like, wow, things are so much better, but wait, are they? And so I had kind of a lot of conflicting feelings around, does it feel safe to be in public? Does it feel safe to continue life as we used to? But also feeling very optimistic because it was really exciting to finally be around people again. So that was kind of my feelings as I wrote that one. But perhaps you have a totally different experience. I'm excited to hear if you do. Did you hear the dark and the light in that one? Hi, Julie. Thanks for tuning in. We are celebrating the end of my Kickstarter, which is getting so close to funded. And there are 40 minutes left. I will pop the link in there in case there's anyone watching. I think most people watching have supported, and I thank you very much for that. How is sound working? Is everything going okay, or should I adjust levels? I'm going to look at my outputs here. Okay. Perhaps I should have hooked up a better microphone, but my microphone also makes everything too quiet. So who knows what would be the best option? Sounds good on Instagram. Okay, cool. Thanks for that. Okay. Well, we'll do our best because I don't want to change it up in the middle. So what should I play next? I think I should play something jazz related. Ooh, we have a comment. Hang on. Let's see if I can activate this to accept a comment via Instagram. Hey, Todd.
Hey, I just called Paul Cashel, and he jumped in. So I'm really happy. I'm glad he said, "Oh, I got to do that." He said, "Oh, good." So he jumped in.
That's great. Thank you so much.
It just sounds marvelous.
Thank
Keep
you.
playing.
Thank you so much.
You've had a steady growth, so now it's going to happen.
It's going to happen. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to play another tune.
Watching the thing, just saying, okay, when is it going to happen? So it will.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Okay. Play anything you want.
I'm going to play some jazz. This tune is a tribute to Thelonious Monk, and I wrote it for his 100th birthday, which was back in 2017. And I think it was October 10th, 2017, if I remember right.
Yep.
Thank you. And then this is called Sentimonk because 100th birthday, Thelonious Monk.
Yes.
Thank you. That's Sentimonk. And a friend of mine from music school saw me post that video, and then he was like, I was looking through Thelonious Monk's catalog to find that tune, and I couldn't find it. And then I realized you wrote it, and I was like, thank you very much. So very nice. So let's see, how is it going? Ooh, 8801. We're within $200. This is very exciting. Very, very exciting. Feeling good.
Who's going to put it over the edge?
Yeah. Crowdfunding is very much a real roller coaster. And oops, I pressed a button. Is a real roller coaster of emotions. If you've ever done this, you know. But it is also such a magical way to do something together with your community, and feeling the support from all of you is just wonderful and magical. So I thank you so very much. I'm gonna play something else next. That is a cat-related song. I have 2 cat-related songs on the album. You might think, because the Kickstarter is called Cats, Worries in My 30s, that it's all about cats, and it's not. But cats play an important role in my life, and my old cat Rusty was my relaxation mentor, and my new cat Suki, who is over there and will make an appearance at some point, he is my curiosity and play advisor. And he is an inspiration. He just inspires me to just go for it, because he doesn't think about things, and I'm a real overthinker. So I did it. I did it. Oh my God. Hey. This is so magical. Thank you for being here for this moment, everyone. Yay. Party on. Thank you, everyone, for your enthusiasm. I'm so excited. This is happening. It was happening anyway, but it's happening. Anyway, cats, they're important. They're our muses, and they really are a big part of my mental health, and we love our pets. So I wrote a song about my old cat, Rusty, who's no longer with us, but he is in spirit form for sure. And this is called Rusty's Dream. He used to sit next to me, like 5 feet away from the piano, and he would be dreaming and doing those little twitchy things that animals do when they dream. And I sort of had this imagined scenario of what he might be dreaming about and what he might be chasing or catching. So this is a cute little song about that. I think he caught it. Whatever he was chasing, I think it worked. So that's the Rusty song. And I feel like I should follow up with the Suki song. But actually, no, I want to end with the Suki song. So I will save that one. Sorry about my text noises. I'm going to put on that do not disturb. What is next? I think it's time for a waltz. This is called Before the Bright Leaves. And I wrote this when I lived in Minnesota. And in October is when all the leaves are falling. And you're thinking like, oh, it's going to be dark and gray and snowy for like 6 months. And there's always this like, I don't know, am I going to make it? Seasonal affective disorder, all of these things. So Before the Bright Leaves is like before the brightness goes away, but also the brightness of the leaves. Congrats. Thank you. Thank you, Kate. Yay. We did it. So one of my friends said that she imagined herself like prancing through a forest looking at leaves while listening to this song. And I think that is the best image. So here we go. that time of year with the leaves is actually kind of here right now in California. So it fits to have Before the Bright Leaves. What do you think? Is that a prancing around in the forest kind of tune? I definitely think so. And people have compared it to like Vince Guaraldi and the Charlie Brown music too. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm not mad about that comparison. Well, let's see what else is in my pile. Oh, this one is very different in style. If this album has anything, it is variety. And variety is a part of who I am as a musician. And I don't just want to pick one thing. My last album was a Brazilian album, and that was really fun, but I like lots of different stuff. So it's a real grab bag. You could think about it as like a mixtape of my life, and that's great. So this one is called On the Green Line. And anybody who knows me from Minnesota and St. Paul, or perhaps is my neighbor or was my neighbor, knows that we lived right on the Green Line on University Avenue. It was right outside. And one day I was doing my little, like, I was doing a 100-day project of composing where I did 8 measures of composing every single day for 100 days. I actually did it twice in 2017, which is kind of wild. And a lot of things came out of that. They're going to be on this album here. But one day I was just like, what do I write today? I don't know. And I heard ding, 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 ding. And it's in this like 7-beat pattern with 6 dings and then a rest. And I was like, what if I write something with that rhythm in it? So this is what happened. makes you think of a train dinging or not, but it was kind of fun to write something more minimalist when I'm a person who sometimes is more maximalist or tries to cram everything in. And you don't always need to cram everything in. So that's how that one turned out. This little humidity thing was vibrating, but I don't want to stop in the middle of the song. So next, I'm going to play something from my first album, which is called Florescer, which means bloom in Portuguese. And I named it that because it was symbolic of like planting seeds and having things bloom. I love a plant metaphor, of course. And there's a lot of folks in my family who are gardeners. My dad is a big rose gardener and has been president of the Minnesota Rose Society. His sister, my aunt, is also into horticulture, and two of their brothers grow thousands of dahlias at the Haas family farm. So like gardening and plants is sort of in the blood, even though I'm not gardening a whole lot myself. It feels meaningful to me. So that's why I named it that. And I'm going to play a tune called Gingando, which is this sort of untranslatable Portuguese word for like grooving or swinging. And that's all I'll say about it. You can tell me what you picture in your head afterwards. I have a funny image that someone told me, but I don't want to influence you. That's one of my favorites. I hope you enjoyed it too. Any funny pictures that popped in your head when listening? One of my students once said that she imagined crowds of people walking the streets of New York, the holiday hustle. I see that. I definitely see that. One of my students said that she imagined like a man in a leisure suit strutting down the street. So perhaps these shoppers are, enjoying themselves. Liam and Lily say hi. Hi, Liam and Lily. Thank you, Lily. This is actually a dress. It's a whole dress. It's not just a shirt, but I love it too. And thank you, Liam, for the comment on being a good pianoist. Yes, I appreciate that very much. So in case anybody is just tuning in, we are celebrating the end of my Kickstarter, and I just reached the goal about 15 minutes ago. Hooray! Thank you all for being here with me and for your support. It means so very much. And I couldn't do this without all of you. So I think next I should play another Brazilian tune. And I think this one is called What's Next. I'm not really sure if that's the permanent title, but it makes me feel hopeful and makes me have that sort of looking forward and excitement about the future kind of feeling. And this is a Brazilian rhythm called the Ijexá, and it has a lot of percussion with it, but is cool as a solo piano thing too. I think it needs a cooler ending than that, but I'll figure it out before January 5th when I start recording. So, got about 12 minutes left. Let's see what's in my folder. I'm definitely going to end with Trouble Paws, the song about Suki the cat. And I'll make him show his face because he's super cute. Also, I'm thrilled, obviously, that we made it to the goal, but I'm also thrilled because he's been showing off a costume for each quarter of the way there. He wore a bow tie for 25%. He wore a bat costume for 50%. And then he was a unicorn for 75%. And because you're here, I'll tell you, he's going to be a monster. It's very cute. So I'll post that after I get off this call, and it will be a delight, I'm sure. I'm going to play something kind of mellow, kind of rambly. And it's rambly, but it's not very long. This one doesn't have a title, so I'm welcoming your title suggestions for this one if you have any. I'm not sure if that's the ending of that one either. He already is a monster. Yes, you were right about that. He already is a monster. And actually, Suki, would you like to make an appearance before your song? Let me see. Hi. How would you like to come down? He would not like to come down. He's on top of the cat tree and he tried to bite me. But his food will go off in 5 minutes. So he'll be on the ground and I'll definitely be able to show him to you. So let's see. We have time for like 2 more songs. What shall it be? My binder of many compositions should be more organized before a concert, but here we are. Okay. Yeah, here's like a jazz ballad sort of song. This also doesn't have a title, so welcoming your title suggestions. As with many things, I find naming things really hard, so. Oh, hang on. I think a cat wants to make an appearance. Hi. Hi. This is the cat that will have a song about him, Mr. Trouble Paws. Hi. Because he's going to be busy eating when I play that one after this. But here comes the jazz ballad. Oh, speaking of trouble pause, he just moved this chair that all of my things are on. Pardon me. Yay, kitty monster. Yes, thank you, Francesca. Kitty monster. Cats are gonna cat. That's the rule of cats. Any title ideas for that one? I don't know yet, but it definitely has a lot of colorful chords and a lot of modulation, which is one of my things. So last and probably my favorite is my Brazilian tune. It's a Brazilian choro, which if you don't know what that is, sorry about that. Cat food incoming, and Nintendo music. Yep, it's fun. So Brazilian choro is a lot like ragtime here in the US. Came about at the same time and has some of the same influences, like harmony from Europe and rhythm from Africa, to put it very generally. And the difference is that ragtime is not very much a living art form, but Brazilian choro is very much a living art form. So there are clubs where people perform it, and there are lots of my friends here in the Bay Area that have rodas, which is spelled R-O-D-A, and just means circle. And you sit in a circle and you play tunes together. So I'm a big fan of choro. And when I was adjusting to having Suki the cat here after we got him last year, one day I was like, he needs a song. And this is what came out. So Brazilian choro it is. This isn't the typical format of a choro, but whatever, we can overlook it. Cats don't follow rules, right? So this is called Trouble Pause, or Patas de Problemas. And a shout out to my friend Lauren for the Trouble Pause name. Her cat Morris is Morris Trouble Pause. And I figured that that was Suki's middle name because he causes a lot of trouble. But we like it. One's super fun, and it's going to have my good friend Debbie Gold on flute and Brian Rice on pandero, which is like a Brazilian tambourine. It's the only song on the album that's going to have guest musicians, and I think it's going to be amazing. Oh, thank you for coming. Happy to share my music. Thank you all for your support in this crazy Kickstarter process and in making this album. Couldn't have done it without you, and I appreciate all of you so much. Thank you for coming to watch today. It was really fun to celebrate with you. It is, whoa, Kickstarter now, I'm looking at it. It has red seconds and it's like 42, 41. They really give you the countdown there. So I think unless something happens in the next 30 seconds, I think we're ending at $9,030, which is over the goal. Hooray. So I'm thrilled. Thank you for being here. Have a great evening. And Julie, if you're still here, see you at rehearsal in an hour. And yeah, thank you all.